If you're a fan of football and love diving deep into the lives and legacies of the sport's brightest stars, you've come to the right place. Before we dive into today's story about one of the most electrifying talents in modern football, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Global Football Icons for more great in-depth player analyses. And here's where we need you. Drop a comment below and tell us which player you'd like us to explore next. Maybe it's a rising star or a legend of the past. Your choice could shape our next feature. Now, let's get started on a journey through the extraordinary life and career of Jude Bellingham, a player who's redefining what it means to be a modern football superstar. Jude Victor William Bellingham was born on June 29, 2003, in Stourbridge, England, a small town just outside Birmingham. From the start, football ran through his veins. His father, Mark Bellingham, was a prolific non-league striker, scoring over 700 goals in his career while also working as a police sergeant. Mark's dual life as a footballer and law enforcer instilled in Jude a sense of discipline and a relentless work ethic. Despite his father's success on the pitch, Mark always emphasized humility and perseverance, qualities that Jude carries with him to this day. As a child, Jude was inseparable from a football. Whether playing in the garden, dribbling through the living room, or watching matches on TV, his passion for the game was evident. Encouraged by his family, he joined Birmingham City's academy at just 7 years old. From the moment he stepped into their system, coaches were in awe of his intelligence and skill. But what truly set him apart was his mindset. Even as a child, Jude approached the game with a maturity that belied his age, analyzing his performances and constantly looking for ways to improve. By the time he was 14, Jude was already training with Birmingham's U18s, holding his own against players 3 or 4 years older than him. It wasn't just his physical attributes that stood out, though his stamina and strength were remarkable, but his ability to read the game, anticipate plays, and adapt to different roles on the pitch. His versatility made him a coach's dream, as he could excel in almost any position across the midfield. Jude's rise through the ranks at Birmingham was meteoric. At just 15, he was already training with the first team, and it wasn't long before he made his debut. On August 6, 2019, Jude stepped onto the pitch in an EFL Cup match against Portsmouth, becoming Birmingham City's youngest ever player at 16 years and 38 days old. It was a proud moment for his family and a sign of things to come. Just weeks later, he scored his first senior goal in a league match against Stoke City, becoming the club's youngest ever goal scorer. The football world had officially been introduced to Jude Bellingham. In his debut season with Birmingham, Jude was nothing short of phenomenal. Playing in 41 matches, he quickly became a key figure in the team's midfield. Despite his age, he displayed a level of composure and tactical understanding that rivaled seasoned professionals. His ability to break up opposition attacks, drive forward with the ball, and link play made him a standout player in the championship. It was no surprise that scouts from Europe's top clubs were watching his every move. The summer of 2020 brought a career-defining decision for Jude. Premier League giants like Manchester United were eager to secure his signature, but Jude chose a different path. He signed with Borussia Dortmund, a club renowned for developing young talent. For Jude, it wasn't just about joining a big-name team. It was about finding the right environment to grow and thrive. From the moment he arrived in Dortmund, Jude was a revelation. In his debut season, he became a regular starter, seamlessly adapting to the demands of the Bundesliga and the Champions League. His versatility was on full display as he played in various midfield roles, excelling in each one. Whether he was breaking up play as a defensive midfielder, driving box-to-box with relentless energy, or creating chances in advanced positions, Jude was a force to be reckoned with. One of his standout performances came in the Champions League quarterfinals against Manchester City in 2021. Despite Dortmund being eliminated, Jude's performances over the two legs were nothing short of sensational. In the second leg, he scored a stunning goal, becoming one of the youngest players to score in the competition's history. His ability to perform at such a high level against one of Europe's top teams earned him widespread praise and solidified his reputation as a generational talent. At Dortmund, Jude's development continued at an astonishing pace. By the time he turned 18, he was already captaining the team on occasion, a testament to his leadership qualities and the respect he commanded from his teammates and coaches. In a squad filled with experienced internationals, Jude stood out not just for his performances, but for his attitude. He was constantly seeking to improve, studying his game, and pushing himself to new heights. His performances at club level naturally earned him a place in the England national team. Jude made his senior debut in November 2020, becoming the third youngest player to represent the Three Lions. He was later called up for the UEFA European Championship in 2021, where he played a key role in England's run to the final. Despite their heartbreaking loss to Italy, Jude's performances were a bright spot, and it was clear he would be a cornerstone of England's midfield for years to come. Jude's game is a perfect blend of old-school grit and modern flair. His ability to read the game, intercept passes, and win duels is reminiscent of classic midfield enforcers, while his vision, dribbling, and creativity are traits of a modern playmaker. He is equally comfortable breaking up opposition attacks as he is driving forward and contributing in the final third. This combination of skills makes him one of the most complete midfielders in world football. In the summer of 2023, Jude made a monumental move to Real Madrid. The transfer, reportedly worth over €100 million, made him the most expensive British player in history. For many players, such a high-profile move would come with immense pressure, but Jude embraced it with his characteristic calm and determination. At Madrid, he has continued to shine, playing alongside some of the best players in the world and thriving under the weight of expectation. Jude's impact at Real Madrid has been immediate and profound. Whether it's delivering match-winning performances in La Liga, dominating Champions League ties, or showcasing his leadership qualities, he has quickly become a fan favorite at the Santiago Bernabeu. His ability to adapt to Spanish football and his relentless pursuit of excellence have further cemented his status as one of the brightest stars in the game. Off the pitch, Jude is just as impressive. Despite his meteoric rise, he remains grounded and humble, often crediting his family and upbringing for keeping him focused. He is an advocate for using his platform to inspire and give back, supporting various charitable causes and serving as a role model for young players around the world. At just 21 years old, Jude Bellingham's journey is only beginning. He has already achieved more than most players do in their entire careers, yet his potential is limitless. Whether he's leading Real Madrid to glory, driving England forward in international tournaments, or inspiring the next generation of players, Jude is a player who seems destined to leave an indelible mark on football history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Jude Bellingham's extraordinary story. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Global Football Icons for more in-depth analyses of football's greatest players. And remember, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell us who you'd like us to feature next. Your suggestion could shape our next deep dive. Until then, keep loving the beautiful game, and we'll see you next time.